Sometimes the battle is not one enemy. Sometimes it is a crowded ring. Pressure on the left, fear on the right, lack at the door, grief in the corner, anxiety climbing over the ropes. But do not mistake the crowd for defeat. When the ring gets crowded, it means heaven is about to clear the space. And when the king steps in, he does not need to swing. He only has to release a sound, a rumble, a royal rumble. I've been fighting on the outside, I've been wrestling within. Every time I catch my breathing, another battle enters in. There's a siege around the city,
There's a drought across the land.
there's a widow counting nothing.
There's a leper trying to stand.
I looked around the circle and saw trouble everywhere, like the whoring filled with giants and nobody fighting fair. But then I heard the prophet say what fear could never see.
There are more who stand around you than the army you can see.
Open my eyes, let me see the fire.
Open my eyes.
Lift me higher.
Heaven is with me.
I am not surrounded, I'm not outnumbered, I'm just being guarded.
Royal Rumble.
The king is in the ring. I hear the sound of chariots, I hear the heavens sing.
Royal
The
Rumble.
enemy's on the run. What came to surround me is leaving what is stole behind.
Royal Rumble.
The ground begins to shake. The Lord released a sound and made the whole camp break.
Royal Rumble.
I will not fear tonight. When kingdoms collide,
My God will fight.
there were 4 men at the gateway with nothing left to lose, sick in their bodies, still they had to choose. They said, why sit here dying when movement still remains? If we stay here in the silence, we will perish just the same. So they rose up in the twilight with the limp and empty hands. No sword, no shield, no army, just the courage left to stand. But heaven took their footsteps and made the darkness hear the thunder of a kingdom that was never drawing near.
Amplify my step. Amplify my sound.
Take this little movement and shake the enemy's ground. If you are behind me, I am not too weak. Even my limp is thunder when you move through me.
Royal Rumble.
The king is in the ring. I hear the sound of chariots, I hear the heavens sing.
Royal Rumble.
Enemies on the run. What came to surround me is leaving what is stole behind.
Royal Rumble.
The ground begins to shake. The Lord released a sound and made the whole camp break.
Royal Rumble.
I will not fear tonight. When kingdoms collide, my God will fight. They heard horses, they heard chariots, they heard kings from every side. They heard thunder, they heard armies, they heard heaven in the night. But it was 4 broken footsteps, 4 outcasts in the dark. God put a crown upon their movement, in terror in the enemy's heart. They left the tents, they left the horses, they left silver in the field, they left provision, they left abundance, they left everything concealed. What they guarded now is open, what they stole now is mine. When the king begins to rumble, every thief runs for his life.
Why sit here?
Until we die,
Why stay bound?
when God says rise,
One step,
heaven moves,
one sound.
hell must lose.
King step,
The ring got cleared,
sound went forth.
the camp disappeared.
The enemy ran.
What God released,
Now it is mine.
the king is here.
Clear the ring.
Clear the ring,
Clear the ring.
clear the ring.
Clear the ring.
The sound of heaven
Clears the ring.
Do not despise the step, because it limps. Do not despise the movement, because it feels small. 4 outcasts moved in the dark, and heaven made them sound like an army. The enemy fled, the tents were left open, the resources were left behind, the siege was broken. So get up from the gate, move with what you have left. The king is in the ring, and the ring is being cleared.